There he is. The saddest boy in the whole building. Sitting under these lights like a specimen in a jar. Don't get up. Don't do the little startled hop. You always do the hop and it's undignified. You came to the mall by yourself on a Saturday. You bought one pretzel, found the loneliest bench in the food court, and sat down in the fountain splash zone to eat it alone. That's not a day out, that's the before picture in a pamphlet. And don't try to turn this around on me. I'm not here by myself. I'm meeting people upstairs at 3. Yes, I know it's 20 past 2. The bus either gets me here 40 minutes earlier or 12 minutes late. I chose the option that doesn't involve Priya sending 6 question marks to the group chat. And I'm not spending those 40 minutes with you. I'm spending them near you. I saw a familiar face and came over to improve it. Don't move your bag for me. I didn't ask to sit. Move it a little further. And don't look pleased. I needed somewhere dry, and your bench is marginally less wet than the others. No. I don't want your pretzel. The piece with the least salt. This isn't us hanging out. You happen to be here, I happen to be early, and now I'm preventing you from eating an entire pretzel alone like some kind of recently divorced father. Yes, I can see all the empty benches. I chose yours because I know you. Not well. Don't brighten up. You're recognizable. There's a difference. And no, I'm not going upstairs to sit outside the cinema for 40 minutes. People would assume I was waiting for a date. Stood me up. Don't. This does not look like a date. It looks like community service. Eat your pretzel. What? 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 Why have you gone all soft and squinty? Stop doing that with your face. I look exhausted? Right. This is the face I was born with. My mother has this face. My grandmother had this face. We are a long line of women who look like we just left a funeral. Oh, it wasn't an insult? You're worried I'm not sleeping. That's worse. I would genuinely have preferred the insult. And you're wrong. I've been sleeping better than fine, actually. I'm out by 11. I don't toss around. I don't wake up. Nothing. 10 hours and then I'm back. Don't give me that look. It's the best I've slept in months. You can stop staring at my eye bags like you're planning an intervention. And before you ask, no, I don't spend all day studying your face. I happen to notice when you look tired because you sit beside me every Monday and yawn like you're trying to swallow the room. It will be difficult not to notice. Nothing's changed. I've just slept like a rock every night since I started putting your hoodie over my pillow instead of a normal pillowcase. So if either of us gets to comment on the other's face, it's me, because I'm waking up rested, and you've looked half dead since October. That sentence was fine. It was a normal sentence. You can wipe that look off your face. Over? Oh. Yes, I said over my pillow. That's a location. Things are near each other. Other things all the time. Don't. Right. I'll explain this once quickly, and then we'll agree it means nothing, and I can leave with what remains my dignity. It's a texture thing. That hoodie is old and soft and washed to death. You can't buy that texture new. I happen to sleep better with it against my face. That's practical. It has nothing to do with the person it came from. Don't correct me. Borrowed from. Long term. Any old hoodie would have worked. Probably. Yes, I know this mall contains hundreds of hoodies, and none of them have the correct amount of wear. That was the end of the sentence. And of course I wash it. I washed it once. It's a relaxed schedule. There's no need for you to look at me like that. I don't wash it more often Because if I wash it, it stops smelling like you. Fabric holds on to people. Soap, shampoo, skin, that's science. It isn't strange. No, I do not sniff it. Don't even make that joke. I do not spend my evenings inhaling you. It is under my face for 8 hours. At that range, it isn't a decision. It's the atmosphere. And yes, the smell has lasted, although it's fading. It's roughly a third as strong as it was in the spring. There's no measurement. I didn't measure it. A third was an estimate, casual estimate made by someone who doesn't care. Why are you smiling like that? Of course, you enjoy seeing me flustered. No, normally you enjoy making me angry. That's different. That's our arrangement. Don't look at me like making me angry isn't the only thing you enjoy. That's underhanded while I'm trying to defend myself. And stop looking at me like that. And since you're clearly going to stare until I give you the entire timeline, I've had it since the 9th of October, about 20 past 4 in the afternoon. Nobody asked for the time. I'm just good with dates. You left it over the back of that broken chair outside the lecture hall when you went back inside because Professor Hale still had your notebook. Yes, you remember that day. It had been cold that morning, but it was warm by the afternoon. You weren't wearing it. I saw it sitting there and I thought somebody might take it. Somebody else. I put it in my bag for safekeeping. I fully intended to give it back at the next lecture. Then you sat beside Hannah. I know she had saved you a seat. I didn't say my reaction was rational. Then another day passed, and returning it required an explanation. After a week, it required an apology. After a month, it required legal representation. Wait, you actually looked for it? You went to lost property twice because you actually liked that hoodie? I didn't know that. You never said anything to me. You think I cared? Correct, I wouldn't have. I might have considered giving it back briefly. Don't look at me like that. I would have given it back in a heartbeat. Not tomorrow. Don't even suggest tomorrow. Tomorrow is practically now. I need time to wash it first. Otherwise, it would arrive at your door smelling like my room and my shampoo. And then you know exactly how many nights I took it off the pillow every morning. I fold it and I put it in the bottom drawer under my sweaters in case anyone comes to my room. Then every night I take it back out. So that's twice a day I'm thinking about you on purpose. Once to hide you and once to put you back. It's become this little ceremony. I even do it when I'm exhausted. Last month I got home from Priya's birthday after 2, fell into bed and realized the hoodie was still folded in the drawer. I got back up in the dark to put it on the pillow. I barely remember taking off my shoes, but apparently that was essential. I've been quietly conducting a ceremony about you for 9 months. There. Complete file. You have everything. I can go now. You want me to stay? Fine. Although there is no rest of it. I said the smell was only part of the problem, but that doesn't mean there's some larger confession waiting behind it. Of course you caught that line. And you're still not laughing. You've had several opportunities. Usually you'd have made at least 4 jokes by now, but you're just sitting there looking at me like as though this isn't funny. That's not helping. I know you're trying to help, but it isn't. And don't think I haven't noticed things. You save me the seat beside you every Monday. I told myself it was because, I hate sitting by the radiator. That isn't why. You save it because you want me sitting beside you. And you always bring 2 coffees. You said the machine gives a discount for 2, but the face you're making right now suggests There isn't a discount, is there? You've been buying me coffee every Monday for 6 months at full price? Yes, I always take the second one. You get my order right. Most people don't. But you know. I suppose you do. I noticed the seat and the coffee. I just told myself you did things like that for everyone. You want the actual problem? The thing underneath all this nonsense about fabric? I don't want it to stop smelling like you. And I've known for a while that it was never really about the smell. There. That's it. I said it out loud in a shopping center, next to a boy holding a pretzel. I have feelings for you. The ordinary kind that everyone else seems to be able to survive. I've had them since October 9th at 4:20, and I've spent 9 months sleeping on top of them. And yes, I know what the safe seat and the coffee probably mean. Maybe this isn't as one-sided as I kept telling myself, but I guess it was safer to assume it was. Thinking those things might mean something. And thinking about what I wanted, and I was trying very hard not to do that. No, don't be sweet about it. That's the one thing I can't take. Yes, I know I asked you not to choke. Apparently I didn't leave you a safe response. There's only one way out of this confession now. I'm going to walk up to the fountain and stay there until the embarrassment passes. It's shallow, freezing, and full of strangers swishing coins, which feels appropriate. That's my hand. You're holding my hand in a mall. In front of the escalator and the pretzel place and everyone. I know you said the feelings aren't one-sided. I heard you. But you're supposed to laugh when I make the scene, or call me a maniac, that I storm off and both pretend Monday is normal. That's the routine. Why aren't you doing the routine? You don't want Monday to be normal. I'm still angry. Put that on the record. I'm being hugged under protest. This changes nothing, and I hate it, and you smell like the hoodie, which is deeply unfair. You can't just... Oh, that's not fair at all. Nobody's ever gone for the hand before. They always go for the choke. I'm glad you didn't. Right, new ruling. Final one this time. You can keep the hoodie. It's yours. It was always yours. I was never really giving it back, and we both knew it. But it will stay at my house, on the pillows, where it lives. And you can come see it whenever you want. As often as you want. And so, apparently, can you. We're never speaking of this. There was no fountain speech. I did not almost throw myself into a wishing well over a boy. If Priya asks, you were showing me something on your phone. That's the story. You're buying me a hot chocolate. And you're not saying one word about the fact that I let you hug me. That's the deal. I'm glad you went for the hand.
Hello everyone, this is Spring ASMR. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like the video and subscribe to never miss a single release. If you'd like to join the Spring ASMR community, check my Discord server. Links to that can be found in the description of this video. Now, time for a quick shout out from my super supporters. Pedix, Babylon Rouge, The Humorous Savant, Ragnar the Wise, Vaughn de Dawn, Jacob, Beans Debatable, Eric Gomez, Delta, Unnamed Gamer, 3IN Moon, Kazuhira, Tyler Duncan, Another Nobody, Ethan, Eli, Blank, Gonzo Wick, Elwin Fairlord, Psychic Rebel, Tristan Boyce, Captain Crochet Hook, Sharpshooter, Oliver Mania, El Fearless, Cowboy Jake, RJ Mania, Jägermeister, Mystic, Matthew, Silver Wolfie, Canine, Level Up Chuck, MLP Afterburner, Keith the 12th, Jonathan, Ramses, Dr. Ghost, Ian Darth Vader, Sandman, Andy Lucy, Jeffrey, Bag, The Boss Base, Silas, Lucret, Kurahime, and Small. And a huge, huge thank you to our ultimate support tier members: Fall Foxpaw, Sam, Captain Starkiller, Wave, Rainy Days, Happy Quetzalcoatl, Malkane, Burning Dry Ice, and What a Heduda. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye!